Hello again, YouTube, and welcome to Hazel Tales from the Underrealm. My name is MS-Punker1, and this is the next visual novel we're going to try out now. I noticed that we have a bunch of visual novels for me now I'm playing here, ever since I started the first Sakura's game. But they're kinda nice, they're kinda fun, so why not continue? First we shall start with look at preferences here. I can't really read the text because of how it's written. I don't know what those X's means, that they are skipped or if they aren't skipped. I just do it like this and then I see what happens. Okay, start. Darkness envelops everything. It's always been this way in the Underrealm. This vast empty void that I reside in and rule over is where all souls end up after they die. The gods have Elysium and Inferno, but regular mortals just have the Underrealm. And yet, few mortals acknowledge its existence at all. Those that do can only speculate lately. Is it an alternative universe? A different dimension? Perhaps I'd be inclined to give them a hint if they refer to me as something other than the nameless god. What's that? Cthulhu? Then again, a little mystery can be appealing. The moniker does have a certain charm to it, no? So the moniker is, I guess, the god. They say that I hold the dead hostage in my infinite tentacles. One for each soul that I hold them in a sort of limbo until I decide what to do with them, and that on rare occasions mortals have been able to escape the Underrealm. We have no proof of that, of course. Only their legends. Mortals can be funny creatures, but I suppose that is what amuses me about them. The individual that currently holds my interest is a beautiful young woman with raven hair. Now, why have you come here? What happened to you? The woman doesn't respond, but that is most surprise. She's dead after all, and the dead don't typically speak. You're but one of the many that pass through my grasp. I see hundreds, thousands of individuals, just like you in the blink of an eye. Humans, elves, orcs, makes no difference to me. Dead is dead, and the dead belongs to me. But you have my attention, young one. I sense that your story is peculiar, and I would like to know more. You wouldn't consider yourself special, of course. I have all of eternity. It's only natural for me to pass the time learning about my guests. I tighten my grip around her. Sorry for the coughing. I tighten my grip around the body, and the memories start flooding into my mind. Everything from her mundane routines to her dark secrets are now mine to gradually access. But that is not where my abilities stop. I can see beyond her, even into the lives of people tangentially related to her story. And that's where I decide to start. So I guess that throughout the games we more or less are this Cthulhu god, and I'm just looking at how that woman ended up here. Year 700, in a prison somewhere in Arabrion. Two guards are talking animatedly. Ah, so you were a witch, young one. That explains a few things. These Empire guards are afraid. Their fear is so palpable that I can almost taste it. I wonder which one of them is talking. So which one is God and which one is other God? Anyway, that doesn't matter. Ah, yes, evil. A simple word, but a surprisingly harmful one. I've seen it used so many times by those in power to label their enemies. The word strips away humanity. It keeps the righteous from questioning their cause. It's quite useful in claiming something is evil when you don't want it to spread. I wonder perhaps even freedom is considered evil in the Empire's current state. Not that there is much left of it. A brief silence falls between the two for a moment, before the first guard speaks up again. Since there's a split of the Empire factions, Vampire factions, once relegated to the shadows, have regained power. Those factions include bandits, vampires, and of course witches. Grimoire being one of the largest city-states with a widespread region of influence, has been methodically hunting down the witches and any other practitioners of dark magic if it's within its bounds. And on the off chance they do manage to capture the witch alive, it's from its protocol for a paladin to come and interrogate her. Is that how you died, young one? During one of these interrogations, trying to protect your witch sisters? It would not be an uncommon fate for your kind. Somehow I feel that there's more behind your premature death. Let's get going, shall we? Darkness. I feel at home. You don't feel the same though. Do you, young one? Your cage is quite different from mine. The young woman stares ever so slightly upon hearing the newcomer's voice. There you are. Everything is coming into focus now. You certainly weren't hiding the fact that you were a witch. All it takes is one look at your outfit to understand that. No one would dress like that otherwise. So your name is Hazel. I think it suits you. And it's Hazel we are following here. And who is this other fine lady? She must be the assassin the guards were talking about. I see you were in good company. My head. I'm gonna talk it to give Hazel a voice too, since I think she's the one we're gonna play as. She's the protagonist right here, so I'm gonna give her a voice too, but as I did usually do in the visual novel videos here, I only speak to as the protagonist because I'm so bad at doing other voices. Especially girls ones. I don't think I have a voice for that. Hazel rubs at her eyes as if she just awakened from a long dream. A dream that is about to turn into a nightmare. Hazel's headache flares as Sasha continues talking. Yeah. Hazel can't help but think that if she isn't already insane, Sasha's insistent voice will get her to that state shortly. Poor thing. Would you stop, please? Hazel takes a look around in an attempt to figure out where she is, but it's futile. She's never been here before. The only thing it has in common with the places she knows is the humidity and the smell of mold. We are not in the unforgiving swamps. I should start this immediately. You know, you're just as pretty as you are talkative. Yeah, yes, that's what I just said. Yeah. What do you think? Hazel gives Sasha an appreciative look and a shy smile. In return, Sasha's cheeks tint red for a moment. After that brief exchange, however, she resumes talking. How much does this lady talk? Okay, relationships. Certain choices will change other people's feelings towards you. A range of values goes from words to best, terrible, bad, negative, neutral, positive, good, excellent. The relationship value of each character will influence the story and the endings you will get, so be careful. Okay. Oh. Hey, can I? Yeah, I can take that away here too. Good. Hazel stands up in her cage. It's tall enough that there is enough room for her to do so comfortably. Sasha's in an identical one a short distance away, but firm metal bars prevents the two from reaching each other. No. You don't understand. I can't teleport us out of here. I'm not lying. I really can't. Well, if you... that's Sasha talking. I have a feeling that not even we or Hazel can get out of here. Hazel remains silent as she looks Sasha over from head to toe, trying to figure out who this person standing before her really is. I'm not interested in money. Sasha adjusts her arms so that they press her breasts together. Suggestively, it isn't subtle at all. Hazel barely manages to hold back a laugh. Still, as terrible as Sasha's attempt at flirting is, Hazel can't help but humor a number of dirty thoughts that crosses her mind. Sasha is beautiful, and even though they only just met, Hazel can't completely deny certain carnal attraction to the woman. Sasha's long black hair, dark eyes, and smooth tan skin are all features that Hazel and subconsciously noticed before Sasha tried to put the idea in her head. Well, technically we were the one to flirt with her first, so... Now isn't the time to be thinking about that, though. And after a moment, Hazel clears her throat and refocuses. The problem is... Sorry again. Don't know what is with my throat. The problem isn't teleporting the two of us. The problem is teleporting in the first place. That's not something I can actually do. The look of disappointment on Sasha's face is almost comical. If you can disregard the terrible situation we're in. We also fly around the sky on brooms. Oh, and we are all old and ugly. Sasha looks at Hazel and smirks. Yeah, just because they say witches or certain people can do some things doesn't mean they actually can. Hazel's face flashes a lovely shade of red. She closes her eyes for a moment and coughs in an attempt to regain her composure. All I'm getting at is that not everything you hear about us is true. A lot of it is stuff people may make up to make us sound as villainous as possible. Perhaps some of the most powerful witches can teleport, but I surely can't. Careful, Hazel. You've given up more information than you realize. It's surprising to see you open up so much to a stranger. Witches should be all about living in secrecy, hidden away from the world that hates them. And yet you just admitted you were kind of not all powerful. Is it because you liked the way Sasha was flirting with you? Sasha sighs, lowering her gaze to the ground in a defeated manner. I don't know. The two of them sinked into an uncomfortable silence for a moment before Hazel breaks it with a question. What about you? Well, you know a little more about me now. I think it's fair to get something in exchange, right? Right now, I only know your name. Good, that's better. For a moment I was worried that obliviousness was what killed you. So why are you here? You obviously aren't a witch like me. A simple thief? Here in a place like this? Somehow I doubt that. Yeah, me too, since the guards were talking about an assassin. Maybe because you're not that good of an actress. Come on, what's the point of lying to me? Just tell me the truth, will you? And let's be a little more friendly. Please, Sasha. I'd trusted you with some things about me. Can't you at least tell me a little bit about yourself? Help me understand, why did they put a witch like me in this dungeon with someone like you? Especially if you, as you say, are just a thief. Why would they put an ordinary thief in the same, almost the same prison cell also as a witch? We got a little more trust from her, or whatever you shall call it. Affection, maybe. You. Hazel has trouble believing it. That this slender, cute, and completely harmless-looking young woman could be an assassin. There is a natural lull in the conversation as Hazel wonders if what Sasha said could really be true. She'd see for herself soon enough. Behind that pretty face, a deadly assassin was indeed hiding. Sasha suddenly lifts her head and turns her attention towards the door. Seconds later, a guard opens it and descends the short flight of stairs into the room with an obnoxiously sharp whistle. He carries a couple of bowls over to Hazel's and Sasha's cages. He practically drops the bowl on the floor in front of Hazel's cage, causing a good portion of soup, if it can even be called soup, to slush over the side. Hazel thinks that if she'd been stuck here longer, the loss of that bit of food would have sunk her morale. This thought is suppressed by the fact that Sasha's glare darkens as he does the same to her bowl. It may have smelled terrible, but any sustenance one could get in this place was bound to be precious. His job is done. The guard turns his back to his prisoners and heads towards the door. The guard lets out an overly dramatic and annoyed sigh as he turns back towards her. Sasha's acting is so convincing this time that it causes Hazel to take another look at her fellow prisoner's bowl. It is an act, right? The bowl looks exactly the same as her own. The contrast between this act and the one Sasha had tried pulling earlier puts Hazel on edge. Oh. As soon as the guard gets close enough, Sasha hands right between the bars and at lightning speed and pull him against the cage door before he can process what happened. Her arms are tight around his neck, choking the life out of him. Looks more like she has some sort of knife against it, but okay. He reaches for his sword, but Sasha slips his leg through the bars next and wrap them around his arms and torso, forcing him to carry her weight on his back. It restricts his movement and leaves him helpless against her. The guard gasps for air as Sasha resents her hold over him. It's only now that Hazel notices that Sasha has a spoon in her right hand. Oh, once she's sure she has him under her control, Sasha plunges the spoon into his guard's eye. Oof. Hazel's eyes widen in horror as Sasha pulls the utensil out and stabs him again, over and over in his throat and anywhere else she can reach without losing her hold on too much. Seeing a man being choked to death is bad enough, but this level of brutality shakes Hazel to her core. This was the real Sasha, a true assassin through and through. An uncomfortable minute passes before the guard gargles up blood for the last time and then goes quiet forever. Sasha digs around the guard's belt until she finds a set of keys, and then she lets his corpse drop to the ground. She's able to unlock the door to her cage from there. Hazel is too distracted to notice. Her eyes are fixed on the blood pooling under the guard. The blood pooling under the guard. What a mess. I don't like blood. I never have. You don't like it either, do you, Hazel? When you kill someone with your magic, it's a clean job. Nothing like this. Despite the blood drenching the guard's corpse, Sasha has managed to remain surprisingly clean. Hazel isn't sure if she's glad or horrified by that fact. By the time she does get around to look at Sasha. You... holy shit. She doesn't finish her sentence. If what Sasha told him, well, said before when he hold him, then if that's true, then he probably deserved it. If what you said was true, I can understand why you did it. Those kind of men are the worst. And admit that I didn't like watching him die, but I certainly won't be crying over the fact that he's gone. Sasha nods quietly. That's disgusting. Sasha's words are low, almost like if she's about to cry. The moment she killed that man, weight was lifted off her mind. Hazel stands for a moment before she remembers that there's no time to lose. Sasha, quickly, open my cage. We need to run, now. Hazel's words trigger a reaction in Sasha. Quite quickly and expertly she uses the keys to open Hazel's cage. And she grabs the guard's sword and rotates it in her hand a couple of times, getting a sense of its weight and balance in the process. As you can tell, the gesture isn't done just for show. Between this and the way Sasha killed the guard, Hazel determines that the assassin is not someone to be messed with. It counts herself lucky that we're currently on the same side. What's the plan? Okay, just give me a moment. Silence fills the room as Hazel closes her eyes and tries to concentrate. The mind tries to grasp at any detail that might help them as Sasha looks around nervously. She's itching to say something, but Hazel puts a finger up to silence her instinctively. It's then that Hazel hears it. The sound of waves lapping against stone. She opens her eyes. The sea. Waves. Don't you hear them? You must be close to the sea. It's not very clear and these walls are thick, but I think so. It was hard to hear any sort of sound coming from the outside. The room we were in was tall and only a minuscule window very high up that let in the sad silver of sunlight, a shiver of sunlight did little to stave off room's inherent darkness. Still, Hazel had to believe in what she heard, even if it turned out she was wrong in the end. It was hope. She had to grasp onto it. Well, I appreciate that you seem to think I am all powerful. I think we're better off trying a lock outside of this room. Sasha sighs. Yeah, well, we can't stay here. If someone comes and sees this mess, we have us both executed immediately. Oh, someone is already here. We stayed for too long. But I actually think that this is a good place to end this video also, so hope you liked it, and if you did, so leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!